Flex, the live is one in the six. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You ain't run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga, boo. I'm a 88 pack nigga, boo. I mean, day walker, drink blood, things out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, baby. Oh, time to bleed. These four dudes. Dwayne Jones, Jelly Bean, 4280, what up? Dwayne Freeman in the building, salute. Rick Blackwell, Pink Metal, salute sis Eric Holt. Jose Diaz, Crush the Legend, King Jr. Jafar Cesar, what up? Ratchet since 91. TZ Frank. The troll killer, Mr. Shelton. Yeah, TZ, we're going to get to it. We're going to get straight to that. That's not going to wait at all. Anwar Willis, still spooling. Davis, what up? Stormy, B-Man, the Sensei in the building. Tay-Tay. Salute, sis. Cursor, what up? Crush the Legend. Thomas, what's good, famo? Jump over stupid. Omega Red, big bro, what's good? I am Trill Will. Go subscribe to my family. I am Trill Will. Big Texas in the building. Salute. Adrian Vett. Underground Asylum in the building. Boxing and Barbecue. Jay Walk. Kitty Peeps. Marcus the Villain. 9806 Degrees in the building. Nitty G. Eric Jenkins. All right, let's get straight to it. Jermaine Callahan, salute. Let's get to it. See these four dudes? All right. See these four dudes? It's four dudes. It's four dudes. It's four dudes. Yeah, we're gonna get to it. But first, I did a little experimentation yesterday. So I go to the gym, and I just decided to do a pop-up live and talk about being positive and how to judo the trolls. And I said, I'm going to leave this video up for a large portion of the day. Ended the live stream. I think I was on for like, maybe 50 minutes, 50 or so. Ended the live. Jay Mitch, salute. And had a great workout. I come home. What do you think I saw in the comment section? Brown on Boxer, salute. What do you think I saw? There was one guy, right? Like 9 different comments. I mean, the most insecure things. I have a pencil neck, and why did you run away from me when we was in the parking lot? Go, salute. So, you know, I like to play with my food before I throw it out. Black Alpha, salute. So, you know, I responded to him. I told him, the reason why I ran away from you in the parking lot is because you came at me, all 4'11" of you, with a red wig on, begging to give me some skull. And I ran away because you look like Chucky. I don't like Chucky. Chucky gave me nightmares. And I can tell by the lingo that he was from across the pond, because he mentioned the other troll that's in love with me. Where's Waldo, looking ass Negro? I said, oh yeah. Yeah, okay. So of course I do my research, go to this guy's page. He's had a YouTube page for the past 10 years. 10 years. No picture, no nothing. Of course, the challenging me to a fight thing came up, and then he mentioned Sugar Hill. That's how I know he's from the UK. So report. Smacked him around, got him out of there. But it doesn't. My point is, it doesn't take much to trigger somebody. Now, I was on the treadmill for about 40 minutes, talking to the family about being positive, about how to deflect the content creators. Every troll will net you dividends, and use that as motivation to do what you need to do. And like clockwork, this guy shows up insecure. He even talked about my lips. Men, do you talk about other men's lips? Yes or no? Why would you talk about another man's lips? I will never. I don't get. That's not even. You know what? I'm not going to put that on the UK. That's just a select few of those dudes that troll us. Those guys are homosexuals. I'm really, dude. He's one of those dudes outside the castle right now, banging on the drawbridge, trying to get in to try and disrupt, because I'm going to talk boxing in a second. Because I have a difference of opinion, you want to come in my chat and disrupt? Because why? I'm talking about your favorite fighter that you got a poster of on your wall. When I come on here and you see me physically, I'm everything you want to be, or everything you want to be in the bed with, or mad because I'm everything that your girl want to be in the bed with, or your boyfriend. You know how y'all get down. My God. Hey, listen. Unique Dawn, salute. Or Mel Lane, salute. Listen. I'm going to give you the best advice. It's the only advice. When something comes on that you don't like, turn it off. Robert Singleton, salute. Turn it off. You don't turn it on. Turn it off. This guy hit me with everything that everyone has ever hit me with on one page. You talked about my body. You challenged me to a fight. You talked about how I ran away from you. And talked about my lips? What? You've been on YouTube for 10 years? This is what you do? You want to talk about unproductive? Faith and Cross, salute. See, it don't take much. He was probably typing that while wearing a whole fishnet suit with pierced nipples, tugging on it, typing with one hand. See, it don't take much. So when I got home, I made the video for members only. Because when I left it up, it had 3 dislikes. How do you dislike a video with someone working out and talking positive? What do you dislike about that? And why was you and mind you, every comment he put, he liked it himself, because all those comments had a like. He was liking his own comments. Oh shit. He says, send me a location. It's the same dude that had like 4 troll accounts before I was able to block these mofos from getting in here. Salute to Big Dog Willie in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. Nazi, salute. Nazi, what up, man? Yeah, it's lightweight, baby. Big Dog Willie in that super chat, man. What up, man? Iron Levant, salute. So I just want to share that with y'all. It don't take much. I get him every time. It don't take much. He's watching right now. Punch in the air. Whatever I am for, he is against. He's a stalker. And if he really saw me in real life, he probably want to take a picture with me like I'm a rock star. I'm not a rock star. I'm just a guy who talks boxing. Stop it. I am nobody to you. I'm just a guy that talks boxing. That's it. You don't like me? Turn it off. There was a women, I don't even know who these women were, but they were on a panel and they just said, I don't understand the dislikes. A female panel, they were talking about relationships and stuff, and I listen to stuff like that because I like to hear what everyone has to say. Art Man Boxing in the building. And she said, I don't understand why people, what's the dislikes about it? If you don't like what someone says, she said, when I don't like what someone says, or if I'm watching something and I say, I don't like this, I just leave the page. Why would you take the time? Whatever, man. Big Block, salute. Robert Singleton. Almighty Law, salute. Jay Grant. I don't get it. Insecure. I'm going to remain on these fighters' bumpers. Insult me all you want. Please, come again. Smash my like button. Or smash the dislike button. But I already got this. Idiot, you paid me yesterday. Dummy. Oh my. Yo, you were so stupid. Anyway, can we talk some boxing now? He's outside. Oh, Drew, and your lips. I love your lips. I mean, I hate you. Okay, so let's talk about boxing. I'm sure I'm talking about one of these four is your favorite fighter. So I put this up yesterday so y'all can see. In the comment section, I believe the fella's name is Boxing Dad Podcast. If you're in the house, make yourself known, my brother. Bill D, salute. Mark Booker, salute. If you're in the chat, make your presence known, good brother. I got that from Blue Blood. Copper, salute. Yeah, fixation is a sickness. It is. It's a sickness. It's a sickness. These dudes don't hate us. They love us. And there's something about us that they cannot be. That's why they're always talking about the alphabet community. All this is code. All right? They don't understand. They can't stand the power that we have. Nicholas Levy, salute. They can't stand the power that we have. They're not invited in the lane that we're in. And they hate it. They also can't stand a lot of the fighters that we support, we actually speak to. And this guy in particular, I checked his page. He's been on YouTube for 10 years, hasn't done anything significant. He's a bystander. He doesn't have the balls to put up his picture, number one, and actually sit down and do content. Because if you really look at these people that hate on us, there's something wrong with every last one of them. Trust me. Even the ones that were around us for a while that we had to distance ourselves from, there's something wrong with every last one of them. Trust me when I tell you that. Trust me, there's something wrong with every last one of them. Whether they do content or not, if we don't deal with them no more, there's a reason. There's a reason. Whether they're a content creator or they were just supporting in the chat. Trust me, there's something wrong with these cats. All Around Strong LLC, salute. Spook 70777, salute. But like I said, it always comes out. I ain't got to do anything. So anyway, Boxing Dad, he left a comment. I should have screenshot it because something happens where it resets. And he says, remove Tio from the list unless you want to add Arrow there. Now, Boxing Dad, if you're in the chat, make yourself known, please, because we're going to have a conversation. I was going to save Tio like for the middle, but I'm going to remain on his bumper right now because I believe it's fitting. There's 4 fighters on here. But let's start with Tio, just because Boxing Dad, only Boxing Dad will, and this ain't no beef, but I told you I was going to prove my point, and I'm just going to rely on the facts. You broke the Errol Spence glass. That seemed to be real cute now. Oh, WJ Luck is salute. Oh, Errol pulled out the fight, and y'all not holding him accountable. But you wanna blame Fury for having COVID. You wanna blame Tio for having COVID. Do I need to? Did y'all watch BFTB's live a few days ago? Do I really need to get into Errol Spence, how he has medical proof, had surgery, real surgery, didn't know he had an eye problem, went for a physical and found out, and they said, look, man, if you can't fight and then get this done, you could lose your vision. He didn't say, ow, I had a problem. Let me go take Prolific one, salute, show you boxing IQ, salute. Am I right about that? Am I wrong? Am I right or wrong? Correct me. Someone correct me in the chat right now if I'm wrong. Did he say, ouch, I have a problem, let me go to the doctor? Or did he just go for a basic physical and they found it? Faith and Cross, salute. Yeah, D-Hop needs to be brought. He needs to be brought to night court. That's gonna be open and shut. That's gonna be open and shut. Am I right about that? Yes or no? Errol Spence, did he know that he had a torn retina? Did he know he had an eye problem? Did he not tell the doctor, yo, can I just have this fight and then get this done? They were like, nah, you could get blind. Did I not say Errol's a boxer, right? And boxers get punched in the face and things like that happen. Did I not put a video out that says, yo, your favorite fighter got tore up in sparring? Is that fair to say? Right? But the family boxing dad says, remove Tio from the list. Well, boxing dad, I hope you rewind this. I told you, Bole, salute. See, he broke the Errol Spence glass. But his ideology is, put Errol there if I'm going to put Tio there because Tio had a real injury. Well, let's start here. Was it ever proven that Teofimo had COVID? Yes or no? They break the COVID glass and everyone gets sensitive. I get sensitive. I lost 4 people close to me to COVID. I don't play with that. Pompey, salute. Back down 1. Kane, the bad guy. I don't play with that. Again, I don't play with that. When people tell me they got COVID, I don't play with that. When Fury said he had COVID, I said, damn. Main boxing biker in the building. Tio said, I have COVID. I said, damn. The future, what up? Sid UK, salute. Aaron Jordan, salute. So when I hear that word, it hits me a certain way. But then certain things start happening. But we're going to stick with Tio right now. I got COVID. Bell, salute. I got COVID. All right, fine. You got COVID. What happened after that? ESPN said he was on vacation in Italy. He pops up in Italy. I said, did he catch COVID in Italy? Is he training in Italy? He pops up, I think, with a sonogram picture with his girl. Did that happen? That happened, right? Am I missing something? Jay Gibson, salute. Nicholas Levy, salute. Salute to Jerry Alexander in that super chat. He said Errol went to 2 more doctors and they told him the same thing. So that tells you that he wanted to fight. He didn't give up after the first doctor told him no. Thank you. Lamont, salute. But you see, nobody wants to do the work. But actually, MP, what the fuck? What up? Jay Gibson, salute. Yo, nobody wants to do the work, and when the work is done for them, they ignore it. All they know is that they ain't getting the fight. Why are they holding Errol to this? They're holding him to this level. But no, they're not questioning Teofimo or Fury as hard as we are. But let's stay on Tio for a second. Jaquan Pickett, salute. So he pops up in Italy. I'm just gonna call you Michelin. I can't say that first name. Mauricia, salute. St. Louis Mix, salute. Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. If he just disappeared for a while, that'd be fine. But he said he had COVID. When he said he had COVID, what happened on Twitter? How many fighters said that are in his division saying, yo, bro, you lying because something about Floyd ate up your date or the fight was too close to your date, so you had to cancel the fight and move it. Kambosos said, yo, prove it. Did he not say that? And I said, yo, maybe they're being a little too harsh. I don't want to believe this kid is a liar. Devin Blocker, salute. Maybe they're being a little too harsh. But time reveals all truth because the kid pops up in Italy. So I said, wait a minute. How the hell did you get on the plane to go to Italy? You're hugging your girl, holding the sonogram. Is that what happened? That's what that was when they showed them hugging? I said, well, congratulations to them, but you're a little too close to your wife. When you have COVID, and how did you get to Italy? Fella? There I go screaming on Tio again. Screen record that. WJ Luckett in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. You said, like you always say, documentation beats conversation. Spence provided medical documentations. The other boxers didn't. Thank you. But let's take it a step back. Benavidez just said he had COVID, right? How many days it's been? It's been about a week now, right? Is there any video of him at car dealerships, playing golf, at a bar, popping a bottle? No, I got COVID. He disappeared so far, right? There's a difference. Salute to my brother, New Fat Boy Fitness. New Fat Boy Fitness in the building. What's good, man? Good morning, Fit and the LDBC fam. Listen to you live from the gym. Cook, no doubt, fam. Let me help that workout. Because I'll be in the gym listening to my brothers also. Let me help that workout. Jamal Davis, salute. Sheldon Holmes. What was that? I missed it. Bells, exactly. They have to investigate that COVID lie. It's a lie. Salute to Corey McGowan in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said coming through for the Drew. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Hi, haters. You see, this is what you don't like. Super chats, the support, the love. 130 people in the building, smash my like button. 132 people in the building, smash my like button. Yeah. You don't like that, do you? Anyway. Errol went to 3 different doctors, and they said no, 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 and no. By the way, did we mention no? Don't do this. Don't do this unless you're fighting with a football helmet, because unfortunately, you're fighting Manny Pacquiao. He's gonna hit you, and this can get worse. We gotta fix it. You can't fight. When did Errol prove to be a liar and a coward? How about this? He was thrown from a damn car. What makes you think he's scared to fight anybody? He spars with the Charlos, who are bigger than him. I seen him horse playing with one of his boys that he grew up with. The dude was like my size. Who's that heavyweight that was on Fred's show? Said he went to the gym and Errol was like, yo, I want to spar with you. I forget his name. Light-skinned dude. And he was like, yo, I thought Errol was crazy. He was like dead ass. He wanted to spar with me. That's who Errol is. You know who T.O. is? He's FOS, full of ish. Once again. So you cats wanna try and check me for spazzing on him? Look, take T.O. off the list. Unless I want to put Errol there. Errol has documentation. Where's T.O.? I'm sorry. Wait till he come back from Italy. Because ESPN said he was on vacation. Remember that? They said he's on vacation. I said, what do you mean he's on vacation? He has COVID. I said, man, didn't Tank say that he really just deaded the event to move? He deaded the event because he was worried about sales. Salute to Devin Blocker in that super chat. He said, salute, King. Keep dropping them gems. Oh, I'm not done, brother. You gonna like this. And in Boxing Dad, this ain't beef. I'm just giving you the facts like I said I was gonna do. Go, salute. L-Dub, what up? Joe Gagliardi, salute, man. Advanced intellectual, salute. All right, y'all ready for the pipe bomb? Y'all ready for the pipe bomb? All right. If y'all ready for the pipe bomb, put a yeah, buddy. Put a yeah, buddy in the chat. Boxing Dad, this is for you. I was gonna leave T.O. for last, but I always say documentation beats conversation, right? You brought up Errol. You're breaking that glass. Take T.O. off. Unless I want to put Errol there. I'm not putting Errol there. Errol provided me with substantial evidence that he has a legitimate injury. Something Fury didn't do and something Teofimo didn't do. You ready for this? Who saw my video yesterday? Who saw my video yesterday? Y'all know what video I'm talking about? It was about a fighter named Charles Conwell. Huh? Y'all saw that? Bruce Goes, salute, family. Bruce Goes. That's the fam right there. Who saw my video about Charles Connolly yesterday? Jai the Real in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. Salute, Drew. Yeah, buddy. Let's get to it. L-Dub already know where I'm going. L-Dub is everywhere. He already know where I'm going. All right, so Charles Connolly, go watch the video. Long story short with him, he pulled out of a fight that was a $40,000 payday off of the advice of his manager. He ruined a lot of paydays that night. And his Stamina Smurf, salute. His manager said, hey man, Charles, you can make $40,000 tonight. Well, on that night, fighting that guy, whoever that was. Or I can get you on the undercard of Teofimo Lopez versus Kambosos, and you can make double your money. $80,000. He said yes, and what did T.O. do? T.O. pulled out of the fight and moved the whole event, switched it. So my point with this kid Charles, right? My point with this kid Charles was he yanked the rug from underneath his own feet. He canceled the event and messed up a lot of paydays, including his half-brother was fighting on that card. He was the main event. He pulled out of the fight. Nobody got paid. He went to go fight on the undercard of Teofimo Lopez. And what did T.O. do? Killed the event. So he didn't get paid nowhere. How's that for instant karma? But the reason why I'm bringing that up The reason why I'm bringing that up is because the guy that told him to do that was a guy by the name of David McWater. Why is that important? Let's share this screen. I'm telling you, man. Y'all gonna stop playing with me. I'm telling you. Y'all gonna stop. Y'all gonna stop. I swear to God, y'all gonna stop playing with me. Boxing Dad, this for you. This for you. All right. 88 Sports Talk, salute. Who is Teofimo Lopez signed to? Promoter and manager. There you go. That's the man right there. Let's scroll down here. Top Rank has numerous talented pugilists on its roster, and Lopez is one such name on its list. Also, he's managed by David McWater. Together, his promoter and manager look to stage all of his fights in the most perfect setting, and the takeover grabs every opportunity thrown at him. David McWater is the same manager to Charles Conley, who told him to fake an injury. Okay? Told Charles Conwell to fake an injury. He told Charles Conwell to fake an injury. Conwell said it on ESPN. There's an article. He said fake the injury, a hand injury, because it's difficult to prove, because he had a hand injury in the past. He said it's the most difficult to prove, right? Fake the injury. You can fight on the undercard of Teofimo, and instead of making 40 grand, I can get you 80 grand. Teofimo pulled out, no fight. He ended up fighting in the damn gym for 8 grand. That's right, B-Dog. The same manager that told him to do that so happens to manage Teofimo Lopez, Boxing Dad. You sure you want to play this game with me? So if you can tell this kid to do that, what makes you think he didn't advise Tio? Yo, look, Floyd fighting Paul, too close. Injury. Let's wait it out a bit. He gave Charles bad advice. He gave Teofimo worse advice. He might not have told him, yo, he might have said injury. What do I do? COVID. I don't know if he told him to say COVID exactly. What I do know is he said he had COVID and he popped up in Italy. True or false? Renee Box Young, salute. Boxing fans, Xena 360. DB Mumford, salute. Winston Lee, Knox Zay, Mr. Black, Blue Hunnits, Cass, Bully, I saw you, King Corleone. Facts, fiction, you decide. Errol has documentation. I just showed you that Teofimo is managed by the same guy who manages a fighter who said, yo, I was advised by him to fake an injury. That's right. Italy was the hardest. Italy was hit hard by COVID. How the hell did he end up there? When he was supposed to be in camp for Cambosis. They moved the fight, what, twice? Tio's on the list. He remains on the list. Don't get mad at me. I'm pointing out the facts. Did he not do that? Willie Beecham, salute. Errol went to 3 doctors. Errol got to give y'all blood samples, DNA, Y'all want to put hands on his skull and make sure it's okay? Y'all not even doctors. This is what y'all want to do. Y'all need to see if his skull. Yeah, let me check for a pulse. Y'all got to give a physical. Y'all not even eye doctors. Y'all want to look in his eye. For what? Because you think he's ducking Manny Pacquiao? Are you kidding me? He called the man in the ring. You guys are something else. I know, but I'm about to play the race card. Here I go. When it's a black fighter, we got to do double the amount of work. We say we hurt. You'll prove you hurt. The bone will be hanging out our arm. Well, just throw some duct tape on that. Because we're held to another standard. Because we're superhuman. We're superhuman. Which is why we can have a Mars bar in our hand and still get shot. But Teofimo says, I got COVID. Oh, yeah, he got COVID. No one asked how he got to Italy. He was on vacation. No, but how did he get to Italy with COVID? Cambosa's like, yo, he's lying. Show proof. I showed my proof. Is it a rule that you don't have to show proof that you had a COVID? Let me see the positive test, man. Is that so hard? Remember, it ravaged through the Fury camp, but magically only 2 people had it, the fighter and his cousin. Sugar Hill is in touch with everybody. Sugar Hill should have been the first person to have it because he's literally doing things. This is just logic, man. This is just logic. Why are people acting like they are incapable of using logic? But I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it because this is nothing new. I know how to handle it. The facts are on our side. So, Tio, you're full of ish. I'm gonna start treating him like a Chinese name. One gone. Get out of here, man. Take your nonsense and get out my sport if you're not gonna fight. I put you on a pedestal once upon a time. And all you've done is make people look silly with your behavior. I got COVID, but you in Italy. And then you find out, see, I didn't care about your manager until I found out yesterday that this same guy that's managing you gave advice to another fighter that was bad, who told him to fake an injury and pull out of a fight. That's the same guy that manages you, the takeover. I think I proved my point. And salute to you, Boxing Dad. Salute to you. But you're wrong on that. Errol's injury is real. T.O.'s was not. I just proved it. I just proved it. He's full of crap. He's full of crap. He's a liar. So Boxing Dad, I think his name was Boxing Dad Podcast or whatever. I guess you believe Tyson Fury too, right? I'll leave Fury for last. Y'all know I like to bully that fat shit. But let's go to this other dude. Alejandro Jimenez. Let's go to this dude. Alejandro. Yeah. I got all this stuff in the way. They won't let me. Oh, X button right there. Alejandro. Let's go to this dude. Jaime Munguia's twin brother right here. All right. No, you bully her cause she lesbian. No. Does that look like a woman to you? We said, no, you might want to make sure y'all got it right. You might want to make sure y'all got this right. That right there, Alejandro Jimenez suspended by the WBC, Franchon Crews-Dezurn reinstated as champion. A long and stressful game for Franchon Crews-Dezurn has finally come to an end. After months of butting heads with the World Boxing Council, Crews-Dezurn has been reinstated as WBC super middleweight champion. With Crews-Dezurn being reinstated, the punishment to opponent Alejandra Jimenez is a 9-month suspension. The suspension ends October 10th, 2020. In addition, a probation status of 1 year will be given to Jimenez until October of 2021. Following a split decision loss to Jimenez back in January, where Crews-Dezurn lost the WBO and WBC titles, Jimenez tested positive for stanozolol, a banned substance. Jimenez's A sample from January 10th tested positive. Crews-Dezurn's results came back negative. A 90-day suspension was issued by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulations following the result. Jimenez failed to comply with providing substantial evidence of her potential innocence, and her B sample also came back positive. Let me stop right there. B sample. Why is there a B sample? The B sample is supposed to properly, hopefully, prove your innocence. So they went to it. Something that Dillian White didn't do. So we said, yo, man, you need to check her samples. Come to find out that was she going through the change? She was literally trying to go through the change. That's a man, baby. She was literally trying to go through the change. And while we're just asking, check her samples, look, they give samples to be checked. We wasn't bullying her. We was asking the WBC if they did their job. And what did Suleiman call us? Stupid. He called us bullies. That's what he called us. That's what he called us. Awesome, right? WBO stripped her of her belt and reinstated Crews-Dezurn as champion. The WBC, however, did not do it right away, deciding to go through their own investigation. Here they go. You see? Go through their own investigation. The WBC was waiting for the results before determining proper conclusion. The WBC ended up releasing the following. As a result of the adjudication of the agreement, the WBC declared the result of Franchon Crews versus Jimenez bout a no contest, thus reinstating its recognition of Franchon Crews-Dezurn as a WBC Super World Middleweight female world champion. Due to the economic situation surrounding the world as a result of the coronavirus, the WBC will not impose a monetary fee on Jimenez. During her probation status, Jimenez will undergo random drug testing, and if she fails to comply, she will also be suspended indefinitely. Alejandro. She was going through the change. We said, hey, man, that don't look right. Are y'all sure y'all tested? Stop bullying her because she gay. No. She looks like a man. Stop calling the people that support your fighters stupid for questioning this. Because when Togo, the female boxer, when she was alleged to skin her gloves and beat up La Barbie, those gloves was on your desk. And you lost a full investigation. Remember that, Mauricio? Remember that? We said nothing. We said, hey, man, if she cheated, go get her. Glove skinning? You can kill somebody. Gloves was on your desk. We said, yo, you check this girl, this girl. We didn't know she was gay. We're in a society where we can't just look at somebody and assume what they are, right? At a lot of jobs, they tell you not to even tell you not to say sir or ma'am anymore. I already went through this, man. Freaking Fly, salute. Already went through this. Terry Smoot, salute. This is real talk. You can't even say sir or ma'am. You could be looking at a dude, but that day he can identify as a woman. Beard and all. Coming in looking like Big John Stud. And it's a stud. Twilight Zone shit. Come on, man. All we asked you to do was look at that. And you called us stupid. And then when you looked at that, what did we find? He didn't even say sorry. He didn't even say sorry. That is narcissism. When you're caught out there, you just don't care. Hey, man, I'm the president of WBC. They're going to watch boxing regardless. How much proof do we need that these sanctioning bodies do not give a damn about us? How much more proof do you need? WBA did the right thing, and I just read it to you. The WBC conducted their own investigation. I'm saying. So, Alejandra is FOS. Get out my sport. Speaking of gloves, you know those gloves, Togo beat up La Barbie, and the gloves was on Mauricio Sulaiman's desk. Tyson Fury. All we said was, yo, look, those gloves ain't look right. You seen pictures. You seen video. You had pros saying something wasn't right. You want to go check those gloves? Mauricio told me he don't even know where the gloves at. And I told him, they're in Sugar Hill house. Sugar Hill said he has them. You want to go check those gloves? I mean, he could do anything to those gloves now. But I told you where they were. Go check those gloves. You think he did it? No. Why? Because he called us stupid for alleging that something illegal took place with a guy that's a known criminal who rubs elbows with a known criminal. Can you imagine if Deontay Wilder was cool with somebody that was such a badass in these streets that he had to leave the United States? And he was shouting them out, talking about fights that wasn't materializing. Can you imagine if that was Deontay Wilder doing that? D. McGee, salute. Can you imagine that? But we're stupid. No, you're racist, my friend. You're a racist. That's right, Asante L. And he wants to wonder why that D ain't picking up the phone for him. He ain't picking up the phone for a lot of you cats. Y'all even have the decency to show him some respect and look into it? Then you want to call him on the phone for what do you want to talk about? Only thing you should be saying is through text or email, we're going to look into this. World Combat Sports in the building, salute. They even do that. So this guy says, I have to move the date, I got COVID. Okay. You got COVID. You got COVID. No, what you need is a stylist, my friend, but you got COVID. Right? Yeah, COVID. Yeah. Yeah, COVID. Yeah, COVID. All right? It ravaged through your camp. Shout out to Frodo Baggins. But who else in this camp, outside of you and allegedly Andy Lee, had COVID? Huh? Who has COVID? These guys is liars, man. Liars. But because of your unconditional hatred to the opponent, you're going to believe anything that this dude says. Man, especially if your ass live here, you got a lot of growing to do, man. I mean, seriously. This guy's a liar. Wait, he's not a liar? He's not a liar?
Just got off the phone from Prince Khalid of Saudi Arabia. He told me this fight's a 100% on. August 14th, 2021, summertime. All eyes of the world will be on the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And I cannot wait, repeat, cannot wait to smash Anthony Joshua on the biggest stage of all times. This is going to be the biggest sporting event ever to grace the planet Earth. Do not miss it. All eyes on us. Peace out. God bless. See you all in Saudi. Yes.
It's August 17th. August 14th was a few days ago. Did we see him in Saudi? Just lied to you. I have COVID, right? He was supposed to isolate himself. Instead, he's at a car dealership, no mask, and he looked just fine to me. I might want to smash this like button. Deontay Wilder couldn't have got poisoned. They don't do that. Is they cheating in boxing? Well, yeah, but it didn't happen to Deontay.
Don't drink no more water because there's none of that.
I don't remember anything. It was all a blur.
Don't drink no more water because there's none of that.
Don't drink no more water because there's none of that.
Bring him in. I'm like Houdini.
Do I need to go any further? Oh, salute to the general in the building. I had to, he said no live this morning, bro. Working on. Oh, okay. No doubt, famo. I got you. Salute to the general. Ladies and gentlemen, salute to the general. Joe, what's good? Do I need to go any further with that guy? Do I need to go any further?
You guys like the shit? You like this guy?
Do I need to go any further with that guy? Yo, man. Play something else.
Yes, Farah. Just call me Robin Hood from UK Nottingham. A little bit more evidence for you. I want you to listen to what the commentator says. This is what we watched in England.
It's reached supposedly only an inch more than that of Deontay Wilder, but it looks more than that. That's another good jab.
His reach is only an inch longer, but it looks more than that. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
It is so easy. I mean, it's not even a roast when it comes to Fury. It's just easy. All I got to do at this point is just play stuff. I could point out how he's inconsistent, and he's enabled by his racist fans, enabled by the racist media, and a bunch of Wilder haters. And I'm just saying, yo, put your head in your pocket for 2 seconds. Hey, let me tell you a little secret. It was very hard for me to root for Miguel Cotto and focus on Miguel Cotto when he was in the prime of his career, because the Puerto Rican fans were very hard to deal with in New York. I'll be trying to have a conversation about Cotto and what he needs to do, and how when he was a prospect coming up and he started making waves, when Cotto had the curly little afro, I said, yo, this guy's solid, man. He needs to do this, he needs to do that, and he'll be right there in the picture. And you got Floyd Mayweather. And while I'm trying to talk boxing, mira, go to number one, he beat everyone, mira, with a flag in my face. I'm like, dogs, relax. What the fuck? God damn. We're just getting out of the Trinidad era. Relax. I'm giving the kid his credit. That's what I was dealing with. And I said, you know what? All right. I got to watch the athlete for what it is, because it's not him with this. It's his rabid-ass fans foaming at the mouth. Relax. So when hold on. Sorry, I just got an interesting text. I try not to make it difficult. You know what I'm saying? I try to ignore fans and focus on the fighter. That wasn't Cotto talking that nonsense. That was his rabid ass fans. I had to tune that out. So leading up to the Margarito fight, I said Cotto should win this. Granted, he doesn't get the ring cut off on him and gets caught, because apparently this guy hits hard. This was before we knew he was a cheater. And I had no horse in the race. I said, this is a puncher versus a boxer. The boxer should win. first Cotto fight. But there was a part of me when Cotto started getting those mitts put on him that thought, those fools at my job, I'm going to see them Monday. And I didn't go in there picking Margarito and say, yo, Margarito's going to wash him. No, I was like, yeah, you know, Cotto should win. Yeah, Boricua. Calm down. God damn. Relax. Those type of fans make it difficult for you if you let them. I said, all right, okay. I said, look, I have no horse in the race. Yeah, I know, because you don't like Cotto. No. I'm saying it's going to be a difficult fight. He can't get caught, but he should be able to box successfully for 12 rounds. And we saw what happened. He got busted up before we knew there was cheating. He got busted up, and the fight got stopped. I came to work that Monday. One of the broads was literally crying before she came out the roll call. I said, it is not that serious, Mom. Relax. But she had an emotional attachment to Miguel. Never met him a day. I said, you related to him or something? No, never met him a day in her life. But she was so emotionally attached to that man because he's Puerto Rican. Okay. All right. Before we knew there was cheating, for me, it was just about boxing. But if you had an emotional attachment to him, if he meant that much, I was asking, does he do something in the country? Puerto Ricans are Americans, but does he do something on that island? Like something political? Does he mean something else? And they were like, no, he's just a boxer. I'm like, what does she think he cute or something? Does he look like an ex of hers? No? Yo, it's really a sad day for y'all like that? Relax. One of my coworkers says, man, if I saw Margarito right now, I'd shoot him. Bro, don't say that out loud. Said it in front of a captain. I said, what is wrong with you? I can tell you why I backed Deontay Wilder. I can tell you why. But the Cotto fans, at least out here, that was kind of strange. Okay. The moral of that story is there's support and then there's fanatics. That was a little fanatical. Okay, you can support a guy because he's from your island or from your country or whatever. But geez Louise, relax, man. Relax. Breathe. Don't wave your damn flag in my face. Don't do that. That's stupid. Because it's going to look that much more worse if your guy loses. Now, after the fight, I wasn't even thinking about nothing. I said, damn, Margarito might be a problem. And then we find out later with the hand wraps, which made me go back. And here's what's interesting. By the time I went back, after Margarito got knocked out by Shane Mosley, boom, which, by the way, when Mosley fought Cotto, do you know what my work environment was leading up to that fight? Puerto Rican flags taped to my locker. I was like, what's wrong with y'all? Third Hill salute. I was like, yo, what's wrong with y'all? Why this? What the f- I don't care. I like both fights. What is wrong with y'all? Then I'm like, why do I have to go out of my way to these clowns to say that I don't care? I'm a neutral fan. Why am I doing that? They're not doing that. They thought that I was rooting for the black guy just because I was rooting for the black guy. I tell y'all on numerous occasions, y'all not clear on what my ethnicity is really. My skin is black. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm like, yo, damn. Interesting. They were Cotto fans all the way up until the Margarito fight. Then I started hearing rumblings about hand wraps and stuff. I come to work talking boxing, like, yo, did you hear anything about hand wraps in Margarito? They don't want to talk boxing no more. Then I said, oh man, I'm the only boxing supporter in this precinct. They don't care. They were a fan of a fighter. Their fighter lost. They think their fighter's done. I never said Cotto was done. They were a fan of a fighter, not a fight fan. They don't care. I'm like, yo, I'm hearing something about hand wraps. They ain't even want to talk about it. Mosley fight happens. The Mosley fight gets signed. Now all of a sudden they want to talk boxing. I don't know. You saw what he did to Cotto. You know, I mean, Mosley old, man. Mosley old. You know, Cotto beat Mosley. So Mosley. You know, I think he may kill him. You know, Margarito killed people, man. You know. I said Mosley gonna whoop his ass. I don't know. You know how it is. Okay. Michael B, salute. I'm like, all right, we're gonna see. And what happened? What happened that night? Margarito could have had his hands wrapped that night, but every time Mosley's back touched the ropes, he got off those ropes. And he didn't touch him in that fight. Margarito didn't land clean at all. He got his ass knocked out. And I went to work that Monday like this. But I said, look, guys, listen. They were more upset at me. They were upset at me because Mosley won. Which means if they watched the fight, who do you think they were rooting for? Instead of rooting against the guy that beat your guy, they were probably rooting for the guy that beat my guy. These are boxing fanatics, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that's like? Your team is in the playoffs. Your team loses. And then that team goes to the finals, and now you're rooting against that team. It's kind of cheap. I mean, the way I see it, if my team loses in the playoffs, I have no horse in the race anymore. I'm like, yo, I hope everybody loses. I hope the damn building collapse. I don't care. My team ain't go, don't care. David Scott, salute. Don't care. I don't care who wins. I don't care. I don't care East West. I don't care. So I come to work that Monday. I say, yo, man, all of a sudden they don't want to talk boxing no more. I say, damn, y'all are just as miserable as when Cotto got his ass beat. But I have information. Listen. He was caught trying to do something fugazi with his hand wraps. They just stared at me. Hello? He was caught trying to do something fugazi with his hand wraps. They just stared at me. Idiots! There's a chance that he did that to Cotto. Then they woke up. Oi! What? Now they coming to me for news. Judo. Lemons. Lemonade. Now they running to me for information. Now magically I'm not the enemy. I don't know how I became the enemy in the first goddamn place. They taking Puerto Rican flags to my locker as a way to clown. And dude, I don't care. I'm in a melting pot. I'm in New York City. I don't care about that. If that is trolling, I appreciate it. You know how many Puerto Rican Day parades I've been to? that don't bother me. They thought it bothered me. They thought it bothered me. It don't bother me. I laughed. I put 2 Puerto Rican flags on my hat and went on roll call. Everyone thought it was hilarious. It didn't bother me. I didn't care, man. I like Miguel Cotto. But it was a little difficult because that was distracting. And when I was watching the fight and he got in a little trouble, I did like get a little snicker like, oh my God. Hernandez is probably hurt right now. And then when he got stopped, I said, ooh. Wonder what's going to happen on Monday. When I went to Monday, you'd have thought somebody died with them. I was like, relax. It's boxing. He'll be back. And Shorty was in the locker room crying. I said, why? Is she really crying? The fight was Saturday. It's Monday. Is she okay? It's not that serious. I said, does he do something political on the island? They were like, no. I said, what is... Stop. Y'all guys got to stop. And then we find out this guy's a cheater. And then when I'm bringing them the information, they look to me. Now I became their new best friend. Hey, any word on Margarito? Any word on Margarito? Yeah. Here's what I found. So I don't know if they can reverse the call, but and then when that rematch got signed, now we're all on the same side. I'm like, I hope Cotto beats his ass. Matt, before that, salute to Main Boxing Biker in that super chat. He said at work in Long Island when I talk about Spence, Wilder, Crawford, they said they don't watch boxing. After Wilder Fury 2, surprise, they all watching. Yes! My dude worked for the post office. Same thing. Nobody watched boxing. Fury beat Wilder. Everybody watched boxing. Cotto loses. Nobody wanted to talk boxing. Well, they didn't. Weird, right? Weird. Ricky Williams, salute. Weird, right? All of a sudden, nobody knows what boxing is. They don't know what a boxing glove is. Wilder loses, everyone's a boxing expert now. My former co-workers, after that loss, they won't talk. But when I started giving them that information, every day, it was a topic of discussion. Be in a muster room, they come up, hey, what you heard? What you heard? Nothing new. I had to explain to them what happened. And I said, look, he tried to do this to Shane Mosley. So now that opened up Pandora's box. I had to educate them. I said, he did it to Cotto. There's a chance he did it to Cotto. We can't prove it. There we go. Some things you just can't prove. They just don't look right. You have to put 2 and 2 together. But go back before that. Golden Johnson. Kermit Cintron twice. You so Puerto Rican, you don't know who Kermit Cintron is? Because he did it to him first. Hey, man. I'm just pointing out the facts. They are fanatics, and they are true supporters of the sport. When I first saw the Cintron fight, I said, that didn't look right. And let me tell you how foul that was. I spoke to Kermit Cintron, and that's right, Fahim Sergio Martinez. I believe he did it there too. And Kermit said if he beat Margarito, you know what was going to happen? The Cotto fight was already lined up. Did y'all know that? Now, really think about the prime Kermit Cintron. Knockout artist, way above average boxing skills, a really good jab. he had those tools that would have provided problems for Miguel Cotto. Two Puerto Ricans fighting on a Saturday, the weekend of the Puerto Rican Day Parade at Madison Square Garden, it wouldn't have got no better than that. That right there, I'd have had to go to that. That Kermit Cintron and Margarito messed it up. I firmly believe with those damn hand wraps that nobody. Now watch this. He did it to Kermit Cintron twice. Right? Come on, y'all. Looking at his box rec right now. He got some names on there. Antonio Margarito, 2008. Am I bugging? Antonio Margarito, 2008. Antonio Margarito, 2005. All right. Margarito was his first loss. And he pretty much said that was the loss that hurt him the most, physically and mentally. That's what I got from him. Now, that's right, Tony Scott. He dropped Cintron, and Cintron said, I thought I got headbutted. Now, let me point this out to you. He fought Margarito twice and got cheated twice. I firmly believe that. You think he didn't have people from his camp in that locker room? Did anybody go to Cintron now and say, yo, look, you should fire everybody from your corner? Because they missed that. It just goes to show you some trainers are not, Miss Lisa, salute. They're not trained to find certain things. Yeah, that's right, Tom. She's talking about Sergio Martinez. When he got dropped, he thought it was a headbutt. It was a punch. But at that point, I firmly believe that he was so chinny at that point that, hey, man. Losses like that affects a boxer's mind. After the Maidana fight, Adrian Broner got gunshot. And he gets a little annoyed when people bring it up that he's being gun-shy. He starts, how many pro fights you had? Well, yeah, look, we understand that, Adrian. But the fact is, you used to let your hands go. And after you got clocked by Maidana, who now I firmly believe cheated you, Adrian, you got gun-shy because you got afraid of what was coming back to you once you threw the punch. But nobody cares because it's Adrian Broner. Floyd did the right thing. He said, look, man, these gloves, and he showed there's no pattern in these gloves. And then what did they say? Oh, they out the pack. All of a sudden, nobody knows anything. Nobody knows nothing. Nobody knows, we don't know. I ask everybody. Oh, that's right. No one from Cotto's corner got fired? Y'all remember the 24/7 leading up to it? When he took the iPad and zoomed in, he said, what's that? You didn't do anything to your paddings? What's that? What's that? And Margarito just smiled. No, what is that? I said, oh my God. Oh my God, man. He cheated Miguel. Reggie Owens in the building. Wayman Davis, salute. Lions Truth, salute. JB, salute. He zoomed in on the knuckles. They look like plaster. He looked like he had rocks in his. I said, but how do we miss that? In real time, everything is you know, you're going off of the drama of the fight and you're soaking in what just happened, you miss things. Like, we didn't notice the glove flopping with Tyson Fury in the first fight. You know what I noticed in the second fight, other than Deontay's strange behavior during the fight? You know what I noticed? I did notice there was a lot of wrist shots. I said, damn, a lot of headlocks. Did y'all forget that he was deducted a point? Yeah. So when someone says no, the first thing they say is impossible. We're past that impossible talk. I think so now. At this point, are we past the impossible talk? Because all we got to do now is say, but, Michael Fox. Shut everything down. Shut up. Shut up. Is it cheating in boxing? Yeah, but, you know what I mean? Not Deontay. That couldn't have happened there. But, Michael Fox. Gloves. Judges. The entire sanctioning body. She was married to a high-ranking official of the WBA. But there's no racism in boxing, and we're always trying to discredit the white fighter and blah. Yeah, please explain what happened to Michael Fox. Can you explain it? No? Shut your filth. Shut your filth. Don't want to hear it. Shut up, shut up. Don't want to hear it. Oh, they ain't water. Come on, that ain't happened. I just played it for you. If water can't be spiked, why is his brother-in-law telling him not to drink any more water? And then he sat up on a podium after the fight next to Shelly Finkel and refused the water. We have facts on our side. Mauricio Suleiman tells us, I was in both locker rooms. No cheating could have taken place. You was in both? No, you wasn't. You went into the locker room and did a meet and greet and you left. Oh, well, you know, they have officials there. Did you not hear Nazim say there was officials there when they tried to do that Margarito nonsense against Moses? It dropped on the floor. He said, what is this? This don't look right. The official from the commission said, it looks okay to me. And he said, yeah, well, we're going to see. And what did they find? But never mind that, right? What happened to Michael Fox? Skin the gloves. The tape was damn near up here. Say, wait a minute, what's that? The ref goes over there and says, yo, what is that? Who signed off on these? You hear someone in Mastre's corner. Not me, I didn't. Family, time reveals all truth. I ain't got to make it up. Give it a minute. It'll come about. Margarito really thought he was going to get away with doing what he was doing. And he was for a little while, and what happened? The first thing that happened was karma. He got in there, right? First thing that happened, he got caught and was thrown out of the sport. He had to go fight in Mexico. Right? Bob Arum pulled some strings like he does. D-Man Jr., salute. Soldier Boy, salute. Fred Rose, salute. Gets him back to Dallas. Was it Dallas where he fought Manny Pacquiao? And bust his eye up. Now he got a sleepy eye for the rest of his life. That was the karma. That was the karma. Fixes the eye up. Get that Cotto rematch. And Cotto gave him a boxing lesson and stared him down at the end of the fight. Shout out to Miguel. I felt that when he did that. Who else felt? I felt that when he did that. I was like, yo, I hope Miguel knock him out, B. I hope he knock him unconscious. But Margarito has a pretty good chin. But he did something just as good. He bust that eye up because he has zero defense. Miguel boxed it, he maintained poise, and he boxed his face in. I have no love for Margarito at all. Stared him down at the end of that fight. Yes. I was waving the Puerto Rican flag that fight. What you talking about? Ridiculous. Do you know Cotto was really supposed to be undefeated? Drained him for the Manny Pacquiao fight. I think they drained him down to 145. He had no energy. He was in that fight. He had no energy. And then the Margarito thing happened. Those are 2 losses on his record that shouldn't be there. Why do I say that? I think he'd have beat Manny Pacquiao because Pacquiao challenged him again. He says, all right, well, you know what? 154. Manny said no. People were like, well, Manny, he's small. He can't. No. Go look at how much Manny weighed going in against Margarito. I think he was like above 150. Manny could make 154 stop playing. But he knew if Cotto had all his legs and had energy, he'd have whooped his ass. If you don't think so, he'd have took that rematch. Ridiculous, man. Shout out to Miguel Cotto. I have no malice towards him. A lot of fighters got these crazy ass fans. Salute to Javari Cesar in that super chat. Much love. He said Paul Williams took punishment from him but won. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think did Paul say, Brothers UK in the building, salute. Did Paul say his gloves ain't feel right or something? I don't remember. But Paul's best defense was his offense. It's crazy. Terry Smoot, stop trolling, man. Margarito should be under the Hall of Fame. There should be a Hall of Fame of cheaters. And that's exactly where Tyson Fury needs to be. And his fans that don't care because we closed all the exits. We closed all the exits. Your man is a cheater. Your man is a cheater. We've proven that. I've proven that with video. He's lied to you about fights that don't happen. He's lied to you about COVID. He's a liar. He put out enough bad karma that it came back to him. And now he just said that this motivates him. I just saw that news briefly. I didn't read up on it. But get your fat ass back in camp. Yes, I don't want no excuses, man. October 9th is really going to happen. Are you going to cry wolf again? Did you juice up? Did you juice up? Did that elbow heal up? The left one, I believe it is. Did you juice up? Huh? Did you do what you feel you need to do? You fat chitlin? Boar nuts? You and your cousin or your brother Huggy and titties in the back? Come on, man. I honestly think when they get together, when the family leaves each other, they be like, Hail Hydra, and they walk off. I mean, that's how evil I think they are. Hail Hydra ass dudes. Salute to Sports Express podcast. Salute to you. He says, Chino Maidana got caught with gloves and had horsehair removed against Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. So when we talk about these things, and people try and paint the picture like we're making up excuses and it just didn't happen, slow the conversation down. Slow it down. Just ask them, is there cheating in boxing? Right now? I'm not talking about 1910, 1920, 19 whatever, because they don't go back that far. They don't go back that far where the black fighter was leaning against the ropes and the person in the audience would literally punch him in the back of the head. And that'd be legal. Yo, ref, you ain't see it? I ain't see nothing. Hey, man. Hey, nigga, you better not win this fight because see that tree over there? There's a noose over there with your name on it. You better lay down in round 5. 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 You better lay down in round and there's 5 extra nooses for your family. They don't go back that far. Why do you think it wouldn't happen today on a other level? So slow it down. Ask them. That's right, Pete. Yeah, I was just talking about that. Madonna cheated Broner. He did. When Broner got hit in the face, the look he had is the same look Fernando Vargas had when he fought Felix Trinidad. The same look. The same look William Joppy had when he got hit by Felix Trinidad. It wasn't a flash knockdown. When you get flashed, it's a flash. You just go down and you're like, oh, wow, I didn't see that. Okay, but you're good. When you get punched, you ever seen someone get hit with a blunt object in the street? They go somewhere. And then when they get up, they're like, what the Maidana wasn't cracking like that until he hit Adrian Broner. And Adrian Broner has a chin. So I'm like, what? Maidana's this power puncher now? What? What happened? He jerked him, man. And we let that go until Floyd got in there and said, yo, ain't no pattern in these gloves. Then I said, yo! Come on. That's what happened to AB. But you can't go back that far and prove it. It's already done. See? See? You can't prove certain things. So when people start asking for toxicology reports and the water and shit, listen, if they're not looking for certain things, they're not going to find it. That's done. You can't prove certain things. But what we do have is video of him saying not to touch water. What's that about? Salute to St. Louis Mix in that super chat. He said, same look Curtis had with Triple G. Yeah. Yes. I'm telling you. Fury made the block hot. You got some guys still trying to cheat, but Fury made the block hot. Shout out to Oshaki Foster. Fury made the block hot. These people are still trying to do it. And this kid, Maestre, got to the ring and still got caught. But had the help from the sanctioning bodies. They had a plan for the kid. So when I refer to things as being a grand scheme, it's not just a corner and a couple of fighters in on it. It's the fighters. It's the corner. It's the sanctioning body. I mean, hell, it might be the commission for all we know. There's big money involved in this. It was important for them to give Deontay Wilder a loss and have Tyson Fury at the top of the pedestal. You want to talk about protected? Protected? Who justifies, Picasso, salute, Tab Investment, salute. Who justifies this guy ducking a fight after he dominated the second one? Who justifies that? You don't care about Deontay Wilder like that. Just let your man go in there and steamroll him, right? People was justifying that, oh, well, he beat him so easy. Listen, I don't care what you feel what happened in the second fight. That fight got stopped. He didn't finish on his back. The fight got stopped. I don't care about what you're saying. What I want to discuss is he has a contractual obligation. No, he don't. Yeah, he does. Why do you think they're in arbitration right now? The contract ran out. Why are they in arbitration? And then when we call these people liars, why are y'all resistant towards what? I'm not talking about your personal feelings towards Deontay Wilder. I'm talking about the facts. These are the facts. What is wrong with y'all? I'm talking about the politics of this nonsense, and you talking about wide punches. What conversation are you trying to have? I'm talking about the politics as what's going on and what they're doing to this man. And you want to tell me he can't fight with 10 title defenses? And then when I say 10 title defenses, Todd Ali's record, you say, well, he ain't fight nobody. Correction. Nobody wanted to fight him. I said, well, who's in the heavyweight division? Yeah, you want to say Tyson Fury? Yeah, okay. Who else? Uh-huh. And you know what card I always pull, right? Really? Uh-huh. What made Mike Tyson so special? Go ahead. Go ahead. The man fought 12 times in 1 year and 11 times in the next. Uh-huh. Name the world beaters that Mike Tyson beat and watch their face. He ain't fight nobody, right? Why do you celebrate Mike Tyson again? Because last I checked, whenever he fought somebody that punched back, he had a problem. He didn't dominate Razor Ruddock. Razor Ruddock was a problem. He damn sure dominate. He dominated Evander Holyfield's ears. His ear. Indeed. Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield. All right. Then they pull the, oh, well, he went to prison. If he ain't go to prison, stop. Ali ain't have no license. He had a huge portion of his career taken from him. And when he came back, he was supposed to get killed against George Foreman. And what did he do? Okay, but that's Ali. He's the GOAT. Mike Tyson wasn't doing hard time. He didn't balloon up to 400 pounds. He came out. He looked well. What did he do? What did he do? He fought Peter McNeely. There was other people there he could have fought. The heavyweight division was popping when he went there. David Tua, Ike Abiabuchi, Chris Berg was there. John Ruiz was there. So don't break the Mike Tyson glass with me when I'm talking about Deontay Wilder. You're not going to win. You're not. A majority of Mike Tyson is urban legend. We loved him because he was young. Trevor Berbick was a solid win for him. He was fun to watch, cartoon-style knockouts. Hall of Fame fighter, okay. But when I say I think Deontay would whoop Mike Tyson's ass, I mean that. He's 6'7", fearless, punching downward. No. Hold on. Who stopped the prime Mike Tyson's KO streak? Salute to Jafari Cesar in that super chat. He said, I was hit with a hammer in an altercation. When Wilder bucked his eyes, I told my homie he was hit with something. Bro, only people that know that will understand. I've seen people get hit with blunt objects. The look is different from when they get hit in the face with a fist. If you get hit in the face with a fist and you just get knocked out, you just get knocked out. When you get hit with a blunt object and you're still awake, the look is different. It's different. Salute to Pete Davenport in that super chat. He said, people don't care unless they have a favorite fighter instead of just caring for every boxer who's been cheated. It's a lot, man, bro. No one cares until it happens to their favorite fighter. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. What I'm talking about is fairness. What I'm talking about is fairness in the sport. It's these clowns with everything else. It's ridiculous. James Quick Tillis broke the streak. How did he do it? Lateral movement, use his height, tied him up. But he didn't have enough pop to keep Mike off of him. I've never seen so much cap for Mike Tyson. And I'm not taking a crap on Mike Tyson. I'm just saying, rather than holding Mike Tyson accountable, they cap for him. I'm like, yo, hold on. Mike had video games. He was a household name worldwide. But the truth of the matter is, when he fought somebody that fought back, he had a problem. That's just it. He was dominant in the heavyweight division, that wasn't really good. I mean, it was okay. It was okay. But the heavyweights that he did beat, are we talking about them? We'll talk about Spinks. We'll talk about Holmes. But the truth of the matter is they were over the hill. Salute to Dashiki Jones in that super chat. Much love. He said nothing but the truth. Keep cooking. I'm on the job. I'm on the job. Much love and appreciation to you. Black Superman, I see you. Deontay Wilder would have knocked Mike the hell out, man. He'd have been eating a jab, and Deontay Wilder, all 6'7", punching downward. Mike would have been Little Mac for real from the video game, trying to jump up to hit him. Mike would have been eating jabs all day, the top of his head, side of his head, and the shoulder blades. And if he got into deep water, he'd have ate one. Stop acting like Mike would have ran through these heavyweights today. All these heavyweights, these guys are bigger now. They'd have gave him a problem. Mike probably would have beat some of them, but not all of them. Stop acting like Mike was this super duper. A lot of it is urban legend, man. Because then when you tell the truth about him, they start talking about, oh, well, he lost time in jail. I don't care. I don't care about jail. Ike Ibeabuchi, when he went to jail, I heard he ballooned up to 400 pounds. That's crazy. He lost some weight, talked about a comeback. It never happened. But the truth is, let me not say the truth, but the truth is Mike went to prison, and I think it was the best thing for him at that time because he felt he was untouchable by way of law. He went on some BS. That chick lied on him. That chick lied, but they hung him out. But it was the best thing for him because if he kept it up, somebody would have shot him in the street. I saw that happening. Sometimes the universe does things for you, you don't realize it. It's my opinion. But he got in there. I believe that if Mike didn't go to jail, how would he have fared up against David Tua? How would he have fared up against the Klitschko brothers? How would he have looked against Ike Ibeabuchi? Mind you, Buster Douglas was still there, and I don't care what anyone says. Maybe that's a situation where Buster Douglas would just get up for that one guy. Who knows? Evander Holyfield was there. Lennox Lewis was there. Riddick Bowe was still there. How would have Mike didn't have those matches because of Mike? It's easy to say, oh, well, Mike would have beat those guys. I'm not saying that. I refuse to say that. Not after what I see Lennox Lewis do to him. Yo, excuse me. I was saying that Mike Tyson would lose to Evander Holyfield since like 1987 when the video game was out. I said, yo, there's a guy at cruiserweight with a flat top. He said he's coming to heavyweight specifically to fight Mike Tyson. Who? His name is Evander Holyfield. He's pretty damn good, guys. I was only like 12 years old. You know, my friends told me, Mike will kill him. Okay, because I'm 12. What do you think my uncles was saying? Something totally different. It's like, oh, this guy is going to be a problem for Mike. Because number one, he ain't scared. That was number one. And then I found out years later they had run-ins with the pool. You know, shout out to Kurt Sugar. Get well soon, big homie. And he told the story about, you know, Mike tried to son him over a pool game, and he snatched a stick from him and stared him down. Evander wasn't scared of him. Went to heavyweight specifically for him. Well, he wanted to go heavyweight, but he said, yeah, I want Mike. He said his name. I want Mike Tyson. You can't be, yeah, I'm dead serious. When the fight finally got signed, this is after Evander Holyfield. You want to say Mike Tyson would have did better if had he not gone to prison? I could say Evander would have did hella better because, remember, he couldn't get a license because he had heart problems. Y'all remember that? Did y'all forget that? Remember the heart problems? I remember that. Heart problems. Then he got cleared. He, you know, was on the 700 Club, you know, praising Jesus, and they thought he was crazy. Then the fight got signed. They said, yeah, man, you know, he's going to hit him in the chest. He's going to have a heart attack. I said, nope. I said, Mike going to get knocked out. Yo, crazy. Hurry up. Put money up. Young at the time, little $3, $5, whatever. I know I made $200 that night. Beat Mike's ass. And what happened? Cap. Oh, well, you know, he was in jail. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. He was in jail. Vanda had a heart condition. The shit works out. Salute to my brother Tab Investments. He says, salute, love your cooking. Throw some sweet onions, spinach, and cheese on that omelet. Please stay up, stay real. Hashtag LDBC. I'm on the job. That sounds good too. I'm allergic to eggs though. I can cook some eggs. I'm allergic. Ain't that something? Allergic to eggs. Salute to Iron Levant in that super chat. Much love and appreciation, man. He said, I've been watching boxing since 1973-74 and actually started boxing in 88. No one was beating Buster Douglas that night before Tyson. Brother, you're not lying. Every pro, former pro, manager that I've spoken to, they all said that. They said that night, Buster Douglas could have beat anybody. He was on a mission. And I'm glad you brought that back with Buster Douglas. The man lost his mother. The man was crying during camp. The man said he would do some drills and then be in the locker room with a towel over his head sobbing like a baby. He lost his mother. Still fought Mike Tyson and shocked the world. Had a video game after him and everything. Tyson Fury, I'm not hearing anything you're saying. By the way, shout out to your daughter. I'm speaking it into existence. Your daughter's going to be fine. I heard the tubes are out of her now, so she's breathing on her own. Great. Great. Your wife has this. Your bloodline is strong, right? So, yeah. Go fulfill your destiny to be a head on the pike. Courtesy of Deontay Wilder. I'm talking about you, dude. You're still a piece of trash. Don't care. That baby has nothing to do with your lack of integrity. You're not a man, you're a coward. You're a fat chitlin. You're disgusting. And you don't keep your word. Yeah, 1 year of people trying to make it. You spending millions of dollars trying to get out of your word, which is nothing to you. This is normal behavior to you. You're a coward. Your father's a coward. Your brother's a coward. Your cousin's a coward. And you're all cheaters. You've proven that. So take it like a man. October 9th. Huh? Huh? Keep your word. Why you got to go to court to keep your word? I heard you was crying in the court. Oh, you offended my family. You offended me family. No. He's talking about you. Why are you in court crying? Why are you in arbitration crying? Like a bitch. Why are you crying? Stop crying. I know they hear me. They watching me right now. Bitch, stop crying. Get in there and fight. You're a millionaire, right? Get in there and fight. Ridiculous. Gotta go to arbitration to make you keep your word. The whole time, you trolling. Trolling's over. Keep your word. Trick boxing, salute. Trolling's over. Keep your word, dude. You're dangerous. You're power punching now, right? Coward. Prove me wrong. Coward. I have COVID. You buying cars, no mask. I have COVID, or I had COVID. You in a hospital around your daughter with tubes in you, but you had COVID. You see, I wasn't gonna go there, but shout out to BFTV because he went there. He ain't wasting no time. He was absolutely right. If you notice that before you go anywhere, they on the phone. You ever been on the phone with somebody? They ask you, have you had or been around anyone that's had COVID in the last X amount of days? Yes or no? Have you had or been around anyone that's had COVID? Duke Todd, salute. Do they not ask you that? So if he has had the Delta strain and they let you in a damn hospital, I wasn't going to go there. But leave it to my brother BFTB. He went there. So now that the box is open, answer the question. Hot Trolls, Sports Express Podcast, salute. Hot Trolls, I know you're banging on the door. Y'all got to wait until this video goes in so you can jump in the comment section and talk all kinds of shit that's not relevant. And I'm asking you ahead of time, have you met Mutombo? I'm asking you ahead of time. So make no mistake about it. So you can go in there in my comment section, but you already know what I'm going to do. Y'all know who he is?
Not today.
That's all I do in my comment section when the videos go up. They come in there talking any and everything that has nothing to do. They never address the points. They never call me a liar. They can't, because the facts are always on my side 100%. And they try and type something negative or try to do a personal insult. It never works. And all I do is make you make another account because you're so consumed with me. Oh, God.
Not today.
That's all I do.
Not today.
I literally run away from the computer like that.
Not today.
Yeah. Nothing sticks. You in a children's hospital and you just had the Delta strain a week ago around other people and sick kids. You're a sick kid. Hey, man. Newsflash. Fury never had COVID. Fury never had COVID. He had COVID? Prove it. What's a positive test? We see negative test. I could take a test right now and come back negative. Why? Because I don't have it. Show me the positive test. Tio, show me the positive test. But y'all dudes, forget a cap. Y'all wear a full helmet, rubber helmet, a retarded rubber helmet in a bus, a short cheese bus, bouncing around in the back seat. Who needs a seatbelt ass kid? For this dude. He never had COVID, man. He's been trying to duck this fight for a year. He could have had it last October. He could have had it December. He was ready to go. This is a payday. Payday. You want payday? I know that. This is a payday. You're in the red with Bob Arum. You were supposed to get this over with. These are the facts. You ain't gotta like it. He said they're window lickers. You ain't gotta like it. Tell me where I'm lying, though. I don't care what you like. D-Man Jr. said Fury had careful 19. That's what he had. Yo, you really thought that you was getting out of this? You really thought you was going to get out of this? How you going to be a 6'9", 300-pound ball of coward? You're a coward, dude. You're a coward. Your dad is enabling you to be a coward. But now you say everything's fine. This is motivation. Let's see. We're going to be in September soon. Let's see what changes. Now you're back in camp. Where's Sugar Hill? Because I'm asking, because didn't John Fury just take a crap on the Kronk Gym style? Just did that, right? Sugar Hill said anything? Is, yo, I got to go out to the UK because we got to get into camp. Fight is like 7 weeks away. Did he say anything? Anything? J-Walk, I don't know, bro. GoFundMe account. Bro, I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know if that was for the kids or... look, I don't know. All I know is that October 9th, the man has to show up. If we hear another story, if these boxing fans don't hold him accountable, that tells me everything I need to know about you as a person. You're not even a person. You're scum, and you're just a damn hater. David Scott says Sugar Hill trained the Ali grandson. I hope Ali grandson is helping him train for October 9th. Is he going to show up and fight? I need to see somebody get stretched. I heard Dillian White might be a replacement. Fine. Dillian White got Michael Hunter problems and Andy Ruiz Jr. problems and who else? I heard Chris Arreola. Come on, man. All it is, these motions for what? Dude, fight or retire. Just retire. This is perfect. Your daughter's sick. Say you're not in it no more. You're mentally gone. And I'm retiring. I'm still gonna say you're full of crap, but people will tell us that we're being mean. The man's daughter's sick. Boxing comes second, putting family first. That's what John said. John said, I'm gonna stop the fight. Family's first. So now John's saying that, and Tyson is saying he's motivated again. Something to that effect. Which one is it? We're gonna listen to the lying ass grandfather or the lying ass father of the sick baby? Who we listening to? One thing I do know, on top of all of this, ESPN ain't saying a word. Remember what Andre Ward said after the first fight? Oh, they ain't gonna want none of that again. How wrong was you? Burden of proof falls on him. All these accusations. Okay, right, Dre. That's right, Jay Real Live. Dillian still ducking Ortiz. Everybody ducking Ortiz. So come on. I like how all of these guys got quiet. ESPN been quiet. Joe Tessitore ain't said a word. Teddy Atlas ain't saying anything. Rick Glasser ain't saying anything. Everybody believes Tyson Fury with the record he has. Everybody except one guy. One guy asked the question and is holding him accountable. Shout out to my brother Southern T.
Well, see, the one thing I do like though is like because people are questioning Fury now, and he should be questioned because he really got let off the hook when he tested positive way back when. If the drug testing system was better in England, he never would have got to Vladimir Klitschko. He would have got caught in the Christian Hammer fight before he got to Klitschko, and he never would have had that opportunity to fight for the championship. So, and he was never made to to pay for it. I mean, yeah, he got the backdated suspension, but like I said, he made the whole crazy story with the having uncastrated boar meat and all that. I know I'm repeating myself here, but it has to be said because no one's ever held him accountable for his actions. Every time he does something stupid, he just says something crazy. People write it, they laugh it off. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say white privilege, but it's really teetering pretty close to that. I mean, think about it. Think about it. I mean, up until maybe a couple, we saw Fury roaming around maskless. Deontay Wilder caught more hell for wearing headphones at a press conference than Fury did for, his irresponsible actions in, and getting this fight postponed.
Don't get mad at the messenger. I repeat, don't get mad at the messenger. I repeat, don't get mad at the messenger. Have I lied? No. July 24th. Either we were going to be really upset or celebrating. The man said he had COVID and then he's running around buying cars. Man, get out my sport, dude. Just save yourself the trouble. You about to die. You about to die. Oh, there goes you again talking about car fires. No. You'd have to try really, really hard to survive. October 9th now. Your best bet is not to show up. It's my opinion. Because if this was easy work, like you thought Ajit Kabayel was going to be, you was ready to take that. I heard Carlos Takam. You was ready to take that. If this was easy work, you'd have got the payday and been moving on with your life, and you'd have been, you'd probably would have been fighting. If you'd have fought October or December, you'd have really been fighting. And won, you'd have really been fighting AJ a couple of days ago in Dubai. Because you can't fight in the UK. Okay? You'd have moved on with your career had you have won. So why are we still here talking about you? Because you haven't done what you said you was going to do. You can't keep your word, you cheater. How does that feel to be called a cheater? Detached thumbs. Everybody here, I've had discussions at my gym about this guy. I'm like, yo, look, I just don't fuck with the guy. They're like, well, why not? So you don't know? No. And I pick up the phone because everybody has Google. And I say, yo, look at this. Read that. Read the year on that. Oh, well, he was depressed. Landed 2-6 salute. He was depressed. No. You see, the media has you thinking he left the sport out of depression for 2 years. No. He was suspended. Read. You want to hide something from a nigga, you put it in the book. That's the problem. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all. And Ryan Garcia is there. I'm not even going to get into that, with Ryan Garcia, because y'all already know. Y'all already know about Ryan. I'm not going. He don't even deserve it. I don't even know why I put his picture up there. He don't deserve my time. He's a liar. Where's his doctor's note? What therapist is he seeing? Is he had a fight lined up yet? Why are you famous? DP Rock, I don't know, but I hope he has. Lying Ryan. That's what we gonna call him. Lying Ryan. Fight somebody, kid, because I don't believe you. But I gotta touch on these us. How y'all doing? I have amazing conversations with my people, these people, amazing conversations. And I'm sure y'all all heard the term, if you want to hide something from a nigga, you put it in a book. I can't explain to you how true that can be. And I don't mind talking about my people, these people. And when I say that, I'm mocking Chris Cobra. Tickle me Elmo, ripping ass little nigga. My people, these people, yeah. Yeah. Talking about y'all. Still got niggas running around here thinking that Tyson Fury took a 2-year hiatus due to depression. You believe that? The only thing they know about this entire fiasco is what they've learned from ESPN. And they put Andre Ward and Tim Bradley on such a high pedestal because of their pedigree as fighters that they believe every word that they say as analysts. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Once upon a time, I said, you know, Paulie Malignaggi is a damn good sports analyst for boxing. He's damn good. And then you started to find stuff out about him. And he reminded us he's just an Italian kid with a thought process from Brooklyn. Bensonhurst said that. And if those of you that don't know about Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, read up. Read up. Google Yusuf Hawkins. That's Paulie's thought process. The kids that killed him. It's Paulie's thought process. Okay? See, the conversation with Fury goes all over the place. And it's peculiar. Not even peculiar. That's not the right word. I'd say it's typical. When you're talking to your brothers about this situation, the conversation goes from from one point to another. First, you're talking about skill set. It's like, yo, I don't want to hear skill set. Tyson Fury has an okay skill set. He's just tall. But the guy can't bust a grape. That's the truth. Then they say, well, how did he do that to Wilder? How did he do that to Wilder? How do you think he did that to Wilder? Oh, well, you know, he's just a better boxer. No. Because he escaped with his life in the first fight. He did. He escaped with his life. And when you start laying down the track, because they go from boxing skill, and I say, well, you know, D's trash, but 10 title defenses. You know, one brother told me, well, that can be done. Okay, well, how come it wasn't done? Well, you know, his resume. What was Mike Tyson's resume? Well, D ain't Mike Tyson. Exactly. He's better. Oh, I don't believe that. What are Mike's key losses? And they got to think about it. What is key wins? And they got to think about it. Because immediately, depending on their age, they think about who was dominant in the 90s. Guess what? Mike ain't beat him. They got to go back to the 80s. And what's interesting is they always seem to skip Trevor Berbick, which was the most important win in his career. It's not hard to identify the people you're having a conversation in reference to boxing with. It's not hard. But what I find it can be enraging is when you put out all of these facts and you support it with documentation. And I leave out the fact that I talked to Tay Jones. I leave that out. That's not important. What's important is all the information I'm giving them It's not hidden. Look, suspended, drug use. Look, has no license in his country right now. Can't fight there. Even if it was open, he can't fight there. Because if he answers to UCAD and he's found guilty, that's an 8-year suspension. His career is over. And when I lay these things out as to why I firmly believe he cheated, why I know he cheated, I pull up the Christian Hammer fight. I said, when have you known a thumb to be detached off of a freaking glove? When I lay all of this stuff out, it takes me about 10 minutes. I lay it all out. Boom, 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 boom. I said, look, now this guy's here, and he did this to the American champion. I'll leave out the black part. I said, he did this to the American champion. How you feel? There's usually a pause. Instead of saying, you know what? I didn't know that. That's fine. Instead of saying that, wrong and strong. Yeah, well, that still has nothing to do with his skill set. 10 title defenses. You still gonna tell me he ain't fighting nobody? You wouldn't tell Mike Tyson that. You ain't fighting nobody. Guess what? It's true. He has some names. They would rather discredit an entire weight division. They would rather discredit an entire weight division than to give Deontay Wilder credit. They were waiting for a fighter to do that to Deontay Wilder. But when I say, yo, look, listen, if he'd have lost fair and square to Ortiz, if Ortiz somehow got to the 12th and don't get hit, I could have took that. But this cheater, no, that don't sit well with me at all. No. Especially after I know what he's done and what he did. Don't hand that to me. I'm not having that. I will forever speak on that. And then he ran all year long. The man did not take the third fight without putting up a fight. Kicking and screaming, he has to go into July 24th. I'm sorry, October 9th. Kicking and screaming. That's right, Stephen C. That's the sad part. When I just tell him, yo, pump the brakes. You ain't got to like this guy, but look, this is what happened. Pump the brakes. I'm not telling you to like his skill set. I'm not telling you to like how he throws a punch. Look at who you're rooting for. And if you can shrug your shoulders at that, fine, man. That tells me all I need to know about you as a person. Being wrong and strong. I'm not telling you to like him. I'm telling you be mindful of who you're rooting for. You think those cats that I was talking to at my gym knew who the hell Daniel Kinahan was? But I got through to some of them. I said, yeah, man, what if, I don't know, let's say Nino Brown was a real guy and he was around, but not in the States. He had to go live in Dubai. And Deontay Wilder was like, Nino, my boy. Yo, we got AJ, da-da-da-da-da. And D had no license to fight in the United States. He has to fight in Mexico and Canada. And in the UK. Those same brothers would be like, yo, man, how you root for this guy knowing that he, detached thumbs and, he can't even fight in his own country. It's a disease. So these racists, these trolls, they exist due to behavior like that. Because I know a lot of Jewish fight fans that were real quiet when Zab Judah went to the hospital due to the Hebrew Hammer. They were real quiet about that. It's called being on code. They weren't denying it, but they were real quiet about it. The Hebrew Hammer almost killed Zab Judah And that guy is a drug cheat. Okay? That's right, Ratchet. What if he was cool with Big Meech? What if D was cool with him, bigging him up, in business with him, and Big Meech was securing fights for him? That would be on ESPN. I'm sure Andre Ward would be talking about that. I'm sure Teddy Atlas would be talking about that. Jalen Rose, and he don't even talk about boxing, but they would make him talk about that. I'm sure Stephen A. Snitch would be talking about that. But this guy gets to come over here and sell books and make you feel sorry for him because he kicked some sort of drug habit and say, oh man, the LGBTQ community attacked him because he said something about homosexuals. That's what they want to tell you. And when I get these brothers telling me that, things like that, but I'm showing you the facts, the actual facts, I'm like, yo, dispute this, read this, dispute it, pull it up on your phone. Here, read this out loud. Read it. Read it, brother. Read it, sister. Explain that. He's not a cheater. Are wrist shots legal? Let's count them. Let's count them in the rematch. Let's count them. Hold on. Hold up your glove. Put your glove on. Hit the bag. Okay. Let me show you this picture. Does your glove look like that? No. And I could look at their face because they can do like this. Nah. Look, man, you didn't know. It's okay. I don't expect you to know. You don't research like how I research. The boxing news that you get is vaguely online when you want to search up something, or it's on ESPN. And you have faith in Andre Ward because you appreciated him as a fighter. Mark Wunderlich, I see you, brother. You have faith in Tim Bradley because you appreciated him as a fighter. And you know what, with Bradley and this is disgusting. Tim Bradley was getting death threats because he beat Manny Pacquiao, like he rigged the judging. They didn't go to Bob Arum and say, yo, why you screwed Manny? They went to Bradley. Broke both his feet in the fight and everything. Death threats. How much control do we have to conduct online with Andre Ward? Leave Golovkin alone. Go up and fight Kovalev. You're inactive. But Lomachenko's number one. The Super Six was so long ago. But Lomachenko's amateur career was further back than that. Remember we had to keep telling people things like that? Then he goes up and beats Kovalev twice. Still controversy. The Charlos, in real time, they're getting crapped on. In real time. What planet am I on? Ishe Smith. I didn't even know they still made niggas like you. Got niggas thinking that we chased him off of social media due to death threats. No. He threatened to put hands on anybody in the LDBC. I'm like, what is he talking about? What happened? You're a pro fighter. You're above all of that. And then when he got pressed, he got quiet. He didn't get pressed with the threat of a gun or a knife. Focus Ball said, let's fight. I'll get in the ring and I'll fight you. In the ring. And nothing happened. Ain't nobody chased that grown-ass man off of here. He made a statement. He was wrong. We disagreed. He was wrong. And he stopped talking. Pro-black, right? All we ask you to do is look at what was done and look at who you're justifying. I could show Ishe Smith the same things. Wrong and strong. Instead of saying, yo, you know what? That does make sense. Some of the brothers, they'll say that to me. You know what? I didn't know that. That's it. Just say you didn't know that. Just say you didn't know that. That's why Big Homie Focus Ball was on his bumper. No fight. Woke, salute. And I'm not advocating for this YouTube fight. Y'all know I don't like none of that, man. This is boxing conversation with Reggie Owens. Salute to Reggie. We're just talking boxing. People get so mad with us that they want to physically fight. Think about that. Y'all remember in high school where y'all talk about your favorite football, basketball team, and then it gets a little, shoving match or whatever. But you think back like, man, I was 15 years old. I wasn't in control of my emotions. We get death threats and threats of physical altercations daily because we talk boxing and we defend what's right. Deontay Wilder being one of them. Andre Ward, we've defended. We've defended Tim Bradley. We've defended the Charlos. We are quality control. It's just a shame that no one's on the same page. You can say what you want. But like Tay Jones says, yeah, keep it online. You see me in real life, it's going to be what it's going to be. Joseph Townsend, salute. You go ahead and play that game. Go and jump in that traffic if you want to. But this is just a boxing conversation for me. I'm good. Hi trolls. I know they banging on the door. Oh, I'm gonna troll you. I'm gonna say Okay. But back to boxing. Yeah, that's right, Mark. They never grew up. They never grew up. Syriac, salute. They never grew up. If you can type in my chat, that means you have a channel. Go talk boxing in your own lane if you don't like what I gotta say. If you feel you gotta use my name to get a click, then fine. I hope my name gets you monetized. I hope so. Because you still have me to thank. But talk boxing. Stop talking about other people with your small ass mind. It's ridiculous. I'm talking about Fury. And you're mad that he's been thoroughly exposed as being a cheating ass coward. That's what he is. Vladimir Klitschko's still waiting on his rematch. Never happened. You're spiking water. You're altering your gloves. You're ditching fight dates. And now Karma done popped you upside your damn head. And now you're saying that it's not a problem now? Good. I'm going to go back and read what you said, but it's not a problem? Bet. It's not a problem. Get your ass in that ring October 9th, you coward. You coward. I'm not going to see no punching power. You're going to be on your back foot again, but I hope you run to the middle like you did in the second fight because it's going to be an easier night. I'm giving you 5 rounds. And I'm not scoring, taunting, and tongue wagging and putting your hands behind your back. You're going to get your ass beat in. You're going to get your ass beat in. What's up, trolls? I'm talking about your Lord and Savior. He's going to get his whole shit beaten. It's going to be bad. And then what y'all going to say? But he got to get to the dance first. Who thinks that he's going to come up with an excuse for October 9th not to happen? Put a yeah buddy in the chat. Because I'm still thinking he ain't going to show up, man. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope BFTB wrong. I hope everybody wrong. But if you don't think he shows up October 9th, put a yeah buddy in the chat. All of you tap dancers, if this man does not show up on October 9th, I got questions. I don't want to hear anything about, oh, the man don't want to fight anymore because his daughter's sick. The time for him that backed out was when we learned his daughter was sick. He should have did it when it was fresh. That was the time to back out. My daughter's sick. Me daughter's sick. Family come first. Postpone the fight till further notice. Then D could have went on to fight Dillian White and knock his head off and set the example. You see this head right here? See this? Get off, Dean. You take the body home. That's all you need. Oh, you want the mouth? I'll mail it to you. You see this head right here, Tyson? This is going to be you. You're mounted on the wall. I'm only going to hold it for 2 weeks. I'll mail it back to Dean because he needs that mouth. Ridiculous. A grown-ass man running around with another grown-ass man's name. You're going to tell me that's not marriage? It's ridiculous. Power bottom. The time for you to back out of this fight is when we learned about your situation. Buster Douglas' mother died. He went and tried to pull the sheet from over his mother so he could see her, but the sheet was tucked in. That man was destroyed. Went in there and fought Mike Tyson and beat him. Your daughter's alive, man. And you just said it doesn't matter. You're motivated. I'm going to read what you said. I ain't read it yet. I just heard about it. No excuses now. I done rebooked my plane tickets. They didn't want to give me back my money for the damn. This is ridiculous. Salute to Josiah Matthews in that super chat. He said, thanks, Drew, for exposing Fury, but I'm still mad at how the WBC and old media let him get away with cheating. Fury embarrassed boxing. Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to tell you what's a deeper embarrassment, Josiah. Salute to you. How American media is not holding him accountable. Name one time that ESPN mentioned the suspension. Did ESPN mention anything about Alejandro Jimenez? Did ESPN mention anything about Ryan Garcia and his Fugazi movement? Did ESPN mention anything about Teofimo looking suspect, saying he had COVID, but he's on vacation in Italy? How it doesn't match up? As many boxing analysts running around. But when I say this is a grand scheme, when I say it's a grand scheme, I'm racist and everything else. Meanwhile, Dillian White where's the B sample? Oscar Rivas said your gloves was messed up too. Come on, Teddy, you don't want to talk about that? Joe Tessitore, you don't want to talk about that? Charlos, y'all don't want to talk about that? Race don't matter? You don't want to talk about that? Ishe Smith, y'all have a lot to say. JC, salute. Y'all have a lot to say when it comes to Deontay Wilder. But nothing to say with anybody I just mentioned. I don't care who you are and what your pedigree is. I'm talking about this. Andre Ward could school me about boxing tactics in the ring all day long, and I'd be all ears. Why? He's a champion, undefeated, and he walked the walk and talked the talk. So I'm not going to tell him anything strategic in the ring that he don't already know. When it comes to this, we can have a conversation. Because I'd ask him, brother, oh, I'm sorry, your daddy white. Half a brother. Because your daddy white, you let people disrespect your mother's side, right? Half brother. What's really good with the lack of accountability that the industry's not holding Fury to? What's really good with that? Do you really think he had COVID? Trust me, it'll turn into it'll be ugly to most people that don't like what I do here. It'd be a real conversation. You believe he had COVID? That's how I would start. You believe he had COVID? Because I don't believe it. What makes you believe it? Y'all remember? Stormy said, "You're a racist. You're a racist." Y'all remember who was that brother in the Mayweather gym that said that said something about he believes Tyson Fury wouldn't do something like that? You know, it's things like that. It's things like that. I say, you know what? This brother doesn't know the full story. You don't know. You don't know. A lot of pros don't know. You know why? Pros are consumed with their professional career. They ain't got time to be noticing all of this stuff that we have time, we make time to do. I make time to do this now. I've always been into the sport. I read things. I make time to get this article and then look at this article and say, this doesn't match. He said this here, then said this here. And then you find, and then he's on video saying something else. Like, wait a minute, what? Which one is it? Y'all remember AJ? Give me $50 million. I'm trying to fight tomorrow. Check your email. I'm not going to sell my soul for $50 million. After a week of them saying, oh, well, Deontay ain't got $50 million. The $50 million ain't real. After Eddie Hearn said, yeah, I saw the offer. It was substantial. We just got to go through some things. He never said it was fake. And then it was asked, he asked to see proof of funds. He asked, oh, yeah, I'm supposed to believe some guy from Alabama has $50 million. Let's see proof of funds. We have to know where the money's coming from. Remember that? And then when Blue Blood said to him, I think it was Blue Blood, he said, yeah, you know, you asked to see proof of funds. He said, I never said that. Dogs, yes, you did. And what do the Eddie Hearn fan, how Eddie Hearn has fans, how a promoter has fans is beyond me, but whatever. Oh, well, he didn't mean that. Like, listen, I know y'all speak the original English, and we speak an off version of English, but it's still English. I know what he said. I heard what he said. I can interpret it quite nicely. He asked to see proof of funds, and he saw it. And then AJ turned around and said, I'm not going to sell my soul for $50 million. He didn't say the money wasn't real. He didn't say, oh, they thought we said 15. I said 50, and they sent us 15. He didn't say that. He said, I'm not going to sell my soul for what? The money that he saw, that he asked for. And all we did was point that out. Look. Still got ignored, right? Hey. Stop me when I'm lying. So this is what we're dealing with here. Eddie Hearn shouldn't have time to breathe over here. The man got caught in so many lies, it's ridiculous. That's right, Raymond. They act like we ain't been here the whole time. Calling it out. We're not making it up. We're saying, look at this video. Now look at this video. What? Salute to Josiah Matthews back in that super chat. Much love. He said the WBC should be charged with accessory to cheating. They know what happened and did nothing, swept it under the rug and want us to accept it. You know what, Josiah? You're absolutely right. I just read what Alejandro Jimenez went through. They conducted, the WBA did what they were supposed to do. But the WBC conducted their own investigation. And what Suleiman said was we were bullying her. And he said, I've known her since she was a child. And I believe there was a picture floating around. Like they were at a family event. So he's in touch. But like I said, La Barbie was in a fight with Togo, the female boxer, and there was something wrong with her gloves, and the gloves was on his desk. No, you're racist, my friend. You're racist. Why? La Barbie got the nod when they said there was something wrong with those gloves. And you was on it, Mauricio. You was on it. But we're saying, yo, look, Fury, gloves, and he has a track record. You might want to look at that. No. You're trying to take away from a extraordinary night. You're a racist. Okay. I didn't slip Muhammad Ali pork and think it was funny. You did that. I didn't do that. I know that that's wrong at any age. Guess I'm racist. Y'all won't play this game with me. Hi, trolls. I gotta say hi to the trolls. They beating on the door. I can't get in. Nope. You can hit the dislike button though. Too late. You already saw me. Shout out to the Charlos and Ishe Smith and Andre Ward and Tim Bradley for not and Stephen A. Snitch for not doing a mother skunting thing. This music is for y'all. Shout out to Corey McGowan. That super chat, much love, fam. He said, I'm thankful for Fury. He's showing us in our faces of white privilege. He exposes the truth. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. This is the Trump and Obama conversation. Take the ethnicity, switch roles, and would you get the same result? If Deontay Wilder was behaving like Tyson Fury, he wouldn't even have a career. It's just it. It's just it. I think that Andre Ward didn't get enough credit that he should have gotten as a pro. I think the Charlos are not getting enough credit as pros right now. Y'all saw the pound for pound list. Y'all saw who they had ahead of him, and one of them wasn't even on it. Champ side, salute the champ side. Did his list that I 100% agree with, and the world went crazy. Young Merv, salute. The world went crazy. They went absolutely bonkers, didn't they? Monkey emojis, chicken, watermelon emojis. There's a whole video calling Champ Side a monkey. Why? Because he left Canelo off of his pound for pound list. He cheated, man. He cheated. I put Deontay Wilder on the pound for pound list. I had someone tell me at my gym, why would you have a heavyweight? Thinking they're smart. Man, I thought you knew boxing. What do you mean? Why would you have Deontay Wilder on your pound for pound list? Do you know what it's for? Yeah, I do. Did you say anything when ESPN put or who was it? I forgot. I saw a few lists that had Tyson Fury on it. You didn't say anything. I've even seen pound for pound lists with Vladimir Klitschko and AJ on it. You said nothing. I know what it's for. But I have him there now. So now what? And I forgot what list is for. I pulled up a couple of lists. I said, look, Tyson Fury's right there. So since we want to change the rules, I'm going to put a heavyweight on mine. Now, I can justify it. Name me one fighter that Deontay Wilder fought that he outweighed. Find one. Find one. Can't. So he's on average, he's outweighed by 20 pounds. So I don't mind having him there. He's fighting guys bigger than him. Isaiah Felix, you know why they can't think of one? You know why? DOG, salute. Because that no such fighter exists. Every fighter he ever fought outweighed him. And if I'm wrong, let me know. But shout out to the shoe shiners, the buck dancers, that are ignorant by choice, even when you share them the truth, respectfully. No screaming, no hollering, no cursing. You just say, here's this link. Look at this. Look, take my phone. Read this. Hey, I'm going to email you this link. Read this. Look what he did here. Look what he did here. Look what he did here. Look who he's associated with. Because you've asked me, why do I think he cheated? Well, track record. And by the way, he can't fight in his country. Well, it's COVID. No. He has no license. Do you know that? Nah. He popped dirty. Yeah. You know what his excuse was? You're not going to believe this. And when I tell them what the excuse is, they're like, oh. I mean, but still, Wilder can't punt. All right, my nigga. There you go. And at that point, it's called being wrong and strong. And we will never move forward as long as we got that. But I'm cool because I'm on the side of righteousness. So that's my time. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody. Much love to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. I really, really do, man. I love boxing. Boxing don't love us. They prove that every day. Much love to the Zelle, the Venmo, whoever on the super chats, man. Y'all know Trill coming on in a little while. Shout out to the General for making all of this possible for us, man. This is our own lane. We talk boxing. Salute to the trolls. Banging on my castle door. You won't get in ever. And if you do slide in through the window, I'm just going to bop you upside your head and throw you out. I appreciate y'all loving me that much. Weirdos. I'll be back tomorrow. Much love and appreciation to every last one of you, man. LDBC strong. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Love it or hate it, or love to hate it. We here regardless. Peace.
Move!